think there's anybody that can wear underwear, put them away without washing them and wear them again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're tuning for the first time, you are so welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You already know that I have a theme with feminine hygiene, personal hygiene tip. Count me in. So today we are going to be talking about underwear. I feel like we don't talk more about underwear. We don't talk about, oh, vagina this, vagina that, this and that. Know for sure that 60 to 70, if not 80% of women, when they are going out, they put on underwear. It can be as small as just putting up your pants. Somehow you would think that people are aware of certain information that you think is common, but then again, it's not common. I've become very, very aware of my body. I would say, especially since I got married, because either you like it or not, when you're married, you're not the only one that have access to your body. You know, when it's just me, this is so crazy to say. So today video we're going to be talking about underwear. Okay, your choice of underwear contributes so much to the health of that side. Okay, so yeah, a few things I feel like you have in mind when it comes to anything underwear. So number one on my list is buying and wearing breathable underwear. We both know that that side is always closed up. The vagina area, like I said, I'm going to call it the name. Okay, let me assume that we are all girlies trying to learn new things here, right? Your vagina area most times is covered up. Is that you're wearing a skirt, you're wearing a jean trouser, you're wearing a top, you're wearing a gown, you're wearing tight leggings, whatever you're wearing, that side is always covered up. You want to make sure that you wear very breathable panties, and most thing that I would advise is wearing cotton pants. First of all is that it is more breathable, it is soft on the skin, also it is easy to wash. That place is always very damp. Choosing a breathable pants helps keep that area cool and dry. When you buy panties with wrong materials, it can cause you more harm than good. First of all, imagine wearing panties that's made out of maybe polyester or chiffon. That alone can trap in moisture, creating ground for unnecessary bacteria infection here and there. So another thing you want to consider when you're choosing underwear is choosing your size. Tight fitting underwear can cause unnecessary friction, irritation down there. And imagine if you're not wearing them in wrong material. Girl, you don't like yourself. Even if you buy a breathable underwear and somehow it is smaller than your actual size, automatically it's not going to be breathable for you again because it's going to be overly tight on you. Number two is that it's going to accumulate a lot of sweat from your skin, a lot of pee down there, which can produce odor down there. Because sometimes when you want to pee and you sit on the toilet, the smell that comes out from that place, do you like it? You don't like it. Okay, for me, I don't know about other people, but for me, if I don't feel like I'm clean, like if I don't feel clean in my own skin, just cannot be like, okay, you can have a piece of, you know, I can't. I need to, like, in the back of my mind, I need to make sure that I'm clean down there. And even if I'm not, you don't have to be 100% clean all the time, but at least you know that that place is not awful, you know. So if you want to buy underwear, you want to consider the material. When it comes to underwear material, I'm not going to say only cotton, because there are other material that are actually good. I don't know about other people. For me personally, I love lace pants, like panties that are, you know, designed with lace. They look so sexy. I really love them. But here is what you're going to do. If you're the type that like to explore other material like lace, silk, I do still wear lace pants, I'm not gonna lie, but this is what I do. I go for the ones that look like this, not the one that looks like this. Majority of lace pants, the one I have seen in the market, they will have all lace throughout. Then they will come to the bottom and put very, very tiny piece of maybe cotton or tiny piece of any material under. It's not enough. I prefer something like this, that the entire bottom is made with cotton or a very soft material. So if you're the type that like lace pants like myself, I prefer you go with the ones like this than something like this that even the bottom is made with lace. Another thing I would love to talk about when it comes to your underwear is washing. Washing your underwear is a major part of feminine hygiene. No matter how much you smell, how much you look, if your underwear stinks, like it just like nothing, like you're literally just not doing enough. Okay, so you want to make sure you wash your underwear at least every single time you wear them. I don't think there's anybody that can wear underwear, put them away without washing them and wear them again. Does that even make sense? As a woman, that place safe. Oh my god, Pani. Sorry. There's always discharge, there's always something coming out of your body. You can't put away that pants you wore today and tomorrow you go and put it on again. It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't think anybody can, right? First of all, it will smell terrible. I've noticed that when I wash my underwear, I do this especially when I'm on my period. When I wash my underwear with hot water, they are cleaner, they smell fresher, also they take away stain quickly. Any day I have my period and maybe I stained here and there, as soon as I throw it into hot water, if I come back to wash it, immediately the blood or whatever is going to wash away immediately. So from doing that, what I do is that when I wash my underwear, I put them all inside a bucket and I pour in hot water and let it sit for a bit. This will also help to clean up your panties thoroughly. So I will advise that you try at least once in a while, especially when you're on your period, try and wash your underwear with warm or hot water. You will thank me later. First of all, we all know that warm water, or let me just say hot water, help to sterilize items. So you're automatically just sterilizing your panties. So I don't know, but that's how my brain works. Once in a while, just clean up your underwear with hot water. So washing your underwear is not just enough. The process of drying your underwear play a major role also if your underwear is going to be clean after you dry it. Most of you dry your underwear in the bathroom, because I feel like we don't understand that the bacteria in your bathroom is even worse than the one outside. When you dry your underwear in your bathroom, it doesn't get dry immediately. Most bathrooms are not well ventilated. Take your panties outside and dry them with natural sunlight. Or if you have electric dryer, you can use that too. Most bathrooms, I don't know about other countries, but here in Nigeria, most bathrooms come with one tiny windows, even mine. So most times it's not well ventilated. When you dry your panties there, it takes about 2 days for it to dry. The bacteria in your bathroom is worse than the one outside. This is even worse for those that don't close their toilet cover before flushing. This can release bacteria into the air, potentially spreading around your bathroom and everything in it, including your panties that you're trying to dry in your bathroom. Also in your bathroom, there's this hole that take away water in your bath. The hole most times is open or have little opening. Most of these things bring in unnecessary bacteria. It's just that we can't see them with our empty eyes. Ever since I have a knowledge of that, that's one of the reasons why I stopped putting my brush open in the bathroom. When I put my brush in the bathroom, I make sure I cover it up with something that has a lid. Take your panties outside and dry them. Most times when you dry your underwear in the bathroom, it takes days for it to dry. And by then, you have bacteria already hanging around your pants. And when you put them on, it can cause unnecessary irritation or infection. I don't think anybody in their normal sense should do this. There's no reason why you're sharing your underwear. In no occasion should you ever share your underwear, especially your panties. Sharing underwear is the easiest way to get bacteria and yeast infection. I don't know if you know, but you can get that from another person. It's not all infection that is gotten from sexual intercourse. There's some infection that gotten from toilet, that's gotten from use of products, bad hygiene, and other things. And people don't feel comfortable to tell you that they have infection, so they might not even share that information with you. So the best you can do for yourself is avoid sharing any form of underwear with anybody, even if it's your sister. So let's talk about changing of underwear. Okay, I don't know about other, but I'm going to be very, very honest. I am not going to come here and say, oh, every month pack your pants and throw it away and buy new sets. I will definitely tell you at least once every 3 to 4 months you should be able to buy new ones. I don't know if it's just me, but I wear a particular underwear for too long. Some of them will even slack, some of them will even fade. That's just the honest truth. Especially when you buy the ones with vibrant color like red, yellow, they tend to kind of fade over the time, and I don't see why you're wearing faded pants. Let it go, sis, let it go. So on changing your underwear is something you should do at least twice or 3 times in a year. If I'm being very realistic, at least 2 to 3 times in a year to be able to change your set of underwear. Particular point is something I feel like I recently just started practicing, and I want to plug you guys on it. Having a separate panties for your period. Sometimes when I'm buying my underwear, in my head I'm like, oh, can I use this for period? It never really occurs to me to buy different ones for my period. So sometimes when I want to buy panties, I end up buying the ugly ones. I end up buying the very ugly ones because in my head I'm like, oh, I still want to be able to use for my period. But recently, about a year ago, I started using different panties for period and different parts of my regular wearing, and I realized that I'm able to stick with my style of underwear. Because most times, personally, I don't like to go through my period with any form of lace pants. I get this awkward friction down there that I don't like, so I go through all my period with cotton pants. So I realized that with period, I like to wear like panties that are really full all the way, so that I will have that full coverage to avoid any form of leakage here and there. And that's why I like to wear shorts. People I like to wear tight. I myself, I like to wear tight. Like that was because of the way my mom tend to make it a very big deal to wear tight. Like when you're going to school, back then when I'm going to school, I'm going to call you, come. She raise up your gown to make sure that there is tight under. So it was something that was part of me for a long time. When I mean tight, I mean something like this. I don't know what else I'm going to call them because I know them as tights. Undershorts or whatever you want to call them. These things trapping bacteria more than you can imagine. A lot of infection we had back then in uni is not even from toilet most times, it's from this. No matter how breathable your pants is, as soon as you put on this, it's no longer breathable. And personally, I also cannot wear this without wearing a pant inside. I don't want all the all the things coming out from that place to be going directly to the tight. It's like I feel very irritated. So wearing tight like this, if you wear it wrongly or if you do things wrongly with this, you can end up with very bad odor down there. Okay, let's not even come and lie and pretend like we don't actually perceive ourselves, because sometimes after a long day you will put it down to want to pee. Even you yourself, you will know. So most times what accumulates all the smell is pee and all the discharge that comes out of there. There's nowhere else it can go. It will only absorb into your underwear. And imagine wearing a pant then wearing a tight. It's just going to absorb into everything. So I would say, if you're the type that like to wear tight, make sure that you're also the type that wipe after you pee. I'm very big on wiping after you pee, because ever since I started doing that, I've been doing that for the longest time. I do not have any, like, I have not experienced any smell down there, any bad smell down there. When you perceive a bad smell, you will just know. You get? So if you're the type that are going to wear underwears like this, make sure you're also the type that also wipe when you pee, because if you wipe when you pee, then you don't have anything to worry about. Now, the only thing you're not left to struggle with is the residual urine that remains after you pee. We all know that when you pee, like, the pee don't come out 100%. For men, it's easy for them to, like, and that's it. But for we women, we can't do that, right? So if you're the type that like to wear tight, make sure that you're also the type that like to wipe. If not, you and odor is going to be 5 and 6. So also, this point is going to be personal choice. It's personal if you want, if you don't want. But I personally feel like sometimes just let your VJJ rest. It's not every time you want to wear underwear, especially when you're at home. Please wear underwear when you're going out, especially the fact that it's crazy out there now. It is very, very crazy out there. Please make sure you're wearing underwear when you're going out. But when you're at home, in the comfort of your home, sometimes just let that place breathe, because every single now and then that place is covered up and choked. I wonder how that place survived and still look very fresh and soft and all good. Most times they are covered up, trapped inside a jean trouser. Trapped inside jean trouser, tight skirts and all of that. So sometimes just let your underwear rest, let that place receive fresh air. So guys, that is all for today's video regarding everything underwear. And y'all know I take feminine hygiene very personal. Like, I do not joke with feminine hygiene. Even my junior sisters, sometimes I have this conversation with them. So guys, that is all about this video. Like I said, I am very passionate about everything feminine hygiene, personal hygiene and all of that, and I'll be uploading more videos regarding that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you watch this point and did not subscribe, I don't know, I think you should give it a chance. Give me a chance. So guys, that's all about this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.